J.J. Abrams, you're a freaking beauty. Ever since Star Wars The Force Awakens came out in December, the internet has been bombarded with countless videos and theories speculating about certain things within the movie, such as who Rey's parents might be, or the identity of Supreme Leader Snoke. It has been a ton of fun to speculate about those things because there's a ton of new intrigue within the Star Wars universe. As for me personally, I've tried to really think outside the box with my speculations, gathering as much info as I can within the current canon universe to put together theories that might not entirely be conventional, but still are a lot of fun. And to me, that's the point of this all, is to just have fun with it. And between a couple other videos I made, one where I lay out reasons why Rey isn't related to the likes of the Skywalkers or the Solos, and another where I made my own crazy prediction about who I think Rey's parents might be, there has been a lot of feedback, a lot of it from other people just having fun with it all. But it also turns out that a lot of the Captain Obvious crowd really doesn't appreciate somebody predicting Rey's origins to be anything other than that of a Skywalker or a Solo. And many of the ensuing comments from those people were of the unkind variety. And that was a little bit difficult to appreciate. But you know what I do appreciate? Are recent comments from J.J. Abrams, where he let a little bit of info slip, probably unintentionally, that should put a lot of these arguments to rest. In an interview with Slash Film, Abrams talks about the final scene we see at the Resistance base as the Millennium Falcon arrives back there after the destruction of Starkiller Base. Mainly how Leia passes by her longtime friend Chewbacca in order to embrace Rey as she gets off of the Falcon. And so we get it all verbatim. I'm just going to read the quote directly. My thinking at the time was that Chewbacca, despite the pain he was feeling, was focused on trying to save Finn and getting him taken care of. So I tried to have Chewbacca go off with him and focus on Rey, and then have Rey find Leia and Leia find Rey. The idea being that both of them being strong with the Force and never having met would know about each other. So we can obviously take from that Rey is not Leia's daughter because they have never met. We can also safely assume that Rey is not Luke's daughter because Luke would have still been in the picture timeline-wise when Rey was born and definitely would have met his own sister's daughter. With J.J. Abrams being one of the very small number of people that know the actual direction that this whole story is going to take, what with him being the director of Episode 7 and staying on as a producer for Episodes 8 and 9, he would definitely know if there was some previous connection between Leia and Rey. Now, I know there's definitely some of you out there thinking right now, and possibly even have your comment halfway typed up already, saying, but Star Wars is about the Skywalker family. To which I say, you are right. Currently active in this new trilogy, we have Luke, Leia, and Kylo Ren. That is 3 members of the Skywalker family tree, and if you go through the rest of all the Star Wars movies, there has never been more than 3 members of the Skywalker family tree, all part of the story at the same time. So when you say that Star Wars is about the Skywalkers, you're right. It still very much is. Their roles are just a little bit different this time around, and that's okay. Anyway, that's all I've got for now with this little nugget of info slipped to us apparently accidentally by J.J. Abrams, but I'd be lying if I didn't say it didn't feel a little bit refreshing just to have a little bit more clarity about where the story's going and that they're not going to go with the most obvious of routes of tie-ins to original trilogy characters with Rey's origins. If you've got any additional thoughts on things, please hit up the comments. I do read all of them. If you like this video, please click that thumbs up button. That always helps me out. And as always, everybody, thanks so much for watching.